Okay, we're back with sixth turn, 11:30 a.m. The situation is a little critical for the Confederates. They've lost the Wise House, threatened with Fox Gap's hex. They've had losses that have been eliminated, including guns, as well as broken track. Union reinforcements coming up to try to push and secure the second hex. For the Union, things have been going quite well for them. They have been able to get into position with Scammon's brigade, beat up a bit, but still quite potent in terms of their attack. Specifically, the 23rd Ohio, commanded by Colonel Rutherford B. Hayes, being able to hang in there, hold the Wise House, and not only that, capture artillery pieces up here next door to it and force back Pelham's units from there. So now the tricky part here is to get Confederates back in the game. There's 2 turns to go, 11:30 and then the 12 p.m. turn. And at that point, we'll see how it goes. So first off here is going to be the artillery phase. Now we have Union artillery. So we've got 2 Union guns moving up the road here. And I'm not sure how effective I can get them other than providing some sort of defense or backstop, but I'm not sure what they're going to need with that. So I think what they'll do, I think they'll just take the first one here, and I don't want to get them too close. I think we're just going to leave the Ohio Lights right there, or actually I'm going to leave West Virginia's right there and turn it over to the Confederates for their artillery. Now they've got 2 choices here, or actually 1 choice really for firing, because Pelham is going to have to recover up here. He's stacked with a unit, so he should be able to recover his morale hits at least within there. So Lane, on the other hand, they're going to take a shot at the 23rd Ohio with their just single point of fire, but there's no modifiers, so could get something because they're on the one cohesion level. Let's see, 32, that's not going to be enough. That's a miss. So Lane fired at 23rd Ohio, missed. Back over to the Union. The Ohio Lights over here under McMullen, again, will remain where they are, not needing to send them into the middle of anything. So it'll just be Pelham regrouping, which he'll lose both of his morale hits, and then we'll get on to the chit draw phase. So let's see who comes up first. It's going to be a reaction. Interesting. Reaction. Remember what that was? That is a automatic defensive order to any one unit. So I think what we're going to do, they can't engage in close combat, but they can shoot. So I think it's going to be the 4th North Carolina shooting at 23rd Ohio, trying to knock them out. It's going to be a tough shot because they're in the woods. But they will be on the 4 column. In the woods brings them down to the 2 column. Let's see, they had position, so they will not get the wall bonus. Over unit SP, no. Max artillery, Jason, slope, packing fire. So no, it's going to be on the 2 column. So they're a 1, so there's a good chance of a hit with a high number, but not today. It's a miss. So they fired. Next thing is they can move. But if they could go here or they could go there. If they go there, they'll hold that to prevent them from getting there. Because if they get a move, they're going to move up and secure that. So he's actually going to move over the wall into there. And that'll be it for the reaction. Next, skirmishers. Okay, that's where units can fire a 1 firepower at any unit. So I think it's going to be him. Doesn't matter who. It's going to be 1. There's no modifiers for it. So on the 1 column again. 54. 54. That is going to be a hit. Because they're going to be 2. Minus 1 is 1. So 54 is a routine. Let's see what they get. So it's a 62. So they're depleted with no skedaddle results. So they're depleted, so they're going to have to do a break test. Oh, this could be good for the Confederates. So they're on a 1, roll a 6. And so that knocks out the 23rd Ohio. They break and go into the break box over there. So that gets them out of there, clears them up, gives the Confederates a few points. I don't think it's going to be enough to make up the 12, 14 points for them. But it does give a little relief to the push on Fox's Gap. Next shit. And events. Union skirmishers. Okay. Union skirmishers. Now, I believe this needs to be, let me just double check this, within 3 hexes of a unit. Skirmishers, yes. 3 hexes of one of your infantry units. So, 1, 2, 3, he can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, he could, 1, 2, 3. So it's got to be him. So he's going to take a 1 attack. Now he's going to be a 3 on the cohesion, so then you're going to need to roll high. 26, that's not going to do it. So nothing on the Union. Confederates have kind of stabilized their line, but they're not out of the woods yet. D.H. Hill, oh, that's a big one. That is a very big pull. Let's see if he can activate anybody. He does. So he is going to activate, I believe we're going to, yeah, we're going to go with Anderson's North Carolinians, 2nd and 4th. And they're going to move up, how, he says, pensively. Like to attack, but I need to take this, move forward. If they go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. So they're going to go into attack. And we are going to have 4th North Carolina. Let's go right up the road. 1, 2, 3. Into there. So that removes that. Where are they here? There they go. So they just retook the Wise farm. Let me get a check for that. Oh, come on. There we go. So we'll do that. And then Anderson's 2nd unit will come up 1, 2, 3. provide a little bit of blockage for that. Now Crook can come up here, and that's what probably he's going to do, and we're going to get an interesting attack over there. Scammon now is very beat up, losing the 23rd Ohio, but still in the game. As for any assaults, let's see, they will be 2, they will be 1, 0. We'll be in the woods, they are in the woods, they'll be 4. So it'll be 4 on 4. They'll have a bit of cohesion, we'll go up to 5. Stonewall no, higher. Yeah, I think they're gonna continue. They're gonna attack the 12th Ohio. 12th Ohio can fire back, of course. They'll be on the 4 column, and they're in the woods, so it's going to go down to the 2 column. And they are a unsupported 2. 64. Damn. 64. That's a routine. Those dice rolls are pretty darn good. So routine 4 is not depletion, but it is a retreat 1. So we must move back. You can go here. Be in the way of everybody. Might not be a bad idea. I think he will go there. He is in the field, so that's going to make it tough to hold out, but we'll see how it goes. Next, we have Fortunes of War. This is going to be the Fortunes of War. Next chit is ignored. So let's see here. And it's the Fog of War. So the Fog of War is ignored. Okay. Next chit. Fatigue. Alright, this is where the Union can place a fatigue marker on any unit it wants. I think it's going to be them. Okay. Next. Cox. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Cox is going to activate. Oh, it doesn't activate anybody. So again, that's going to be the cavalry taking that one. So we still got Scammon and Crook. Next. It's going to be Cox again. Trying his activation roll. He does get it. So who's going to activate? Crook or Cox? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could move up to attack. It's not a great attack. They could try to attack. But it's not a great attack. I'd like to get him going. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there'd be no support. He's behind a wall in the woods. So actually what we're going to do, I think Scammon's going to attack first. He's going to go and do the attack. He is going to, there's no firing because nobody can see each other. He will move up. He will move up. Of course, they're unsupported. 11 on 4, that's a 2-1, or 11 on 3, 3-1, so that's good. All right. think we'll leave it like that for now. So these two are going to assault him. He'll take a shot back at the bigger one. He'll be 4, -1 to 3. And then they're firing into woods, so it's going to be on the 1 column. 30th Ohio is just a 2, so cohesion. 24. It's a miss. So here comes the attack. 11 against 3. He'll be the lead. 7. It'll be a 3 to 1 because both these are teaming up. So that's going to be 11 against 3. That's a 3 to 1. So it shifts 3. 1, 2, 3 up to the 12 column. CRs, they are 2 and he is supported. He is a 2, so there's no shift for CRs. SPs, no. So it's going to be on the 12 column. Okay, he's a 2 as well, right? Yeah. Ooh, 21 on the 12 column. So here it's going to be a routine hit. Yeah, so just a routine hit, which is this column here. And we get a 43. So it's a BD and then a retreat 2. So it was 3 to 1, so that changes it to just a D. So he'll flip over and he'll have to retreat 1, 2. Yeah, he can't support anyway, so he's going to retreat over here like so. Alright, and he'll move up to there. So that clears that hurdle for the Union. Okay, back in the cup. Oh, that was scamming. Next, we have Cox again. So this is going to be Crook trying to activate. He does, so he's going to move up. So now, what is he going to do, though? So he's still slowly moving up. He can move up here and attack there. If he goes into attack mode, try to push them back. I think he's got to do that. I think they're going to be attack. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will follow up as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they'll go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So Crook is attacking here to here. They can fire back. They'll be 4, but into the woods makes it 2. So 2, and they're going to be on the 3 cohesion. 45. It's going to be a miss. Okay. So now they're attacking them. They're going to be on the 8. 2 to 1 advantage for strength. So they're going to go up 2 to the 12. Cohesions are the same. And there's no muskets. Cross a stone wall brings them down to a 10 to 11. And I think that's where we stop. So on the 10 to 11, here's a 3. Ooh, 53. It's going to be a tough hit on the 13th North Carolina. Tough over here. 56. Oh, not good. First off, he depletes, and then there's a break test and retreat 3 with possible panic. Oh, this is devastating. So he flips over. Now, there's a possible break test. So he's a 2. 102, he's okay. No, he breaks. He goes on the broken track. So therefore the retreat obviously is canceled, but then there's a potential of a panic Over here, these guys are at 1, so they will panic. They take a morale hit, and they have to retreat. 1, 2, 3. And they can take ground. Okay, it's not looking good. The Confederates are going to hit hard, and they're now retreating. It's getting tougher for them. Anderson still holds the hex, and they still hold the hex there. We still have one more chit in the cup, which is going to be Hill to order somebody. It's going to be Garland, I believe. So what will he do? He's going to have to come up and set up some defensive positions. I think he's got a maneuver, actually, to get him going. He would go 1 to there, 2, 3 to there. No, 1 to there, 2, 3, 5. And then, oh, he couldn't get up there. Steep slope. Yeah, that's even too much. That'd be 6. He could only go to there. All right. Well, I think they've got a maneuver. He's going to come up into here. There's no really good defensible terrain. Pelham is still here. That's a help. He's going to go 1 to there, 2, 3, 4. 2 for the woods, 2 for that steep slope, or the slope. 1, 5 to there. And he can't, well, he could go 6, 7 to there. He can't go up across the steep slope because that would be 6 for the open ground plus 2, which would make 8. Okay, I think that's what he's going to do. Wow, okay, quite the turn. 11:30 a.m. So quite a change of events. First off, we have Anderson attacking and breaking out after the loss of the 23rd Ohio and recapturing the Wise House. But then we have Scammon counterattacking, knocking back the 4th North Carolina, and also Crook attacking, defeating the 13th North Carolina and panicking the 4th North Carolina to head all the way back here. So Union definitely has the advantage here going into the last turn of the game. But the Confederates are holding the 2 hexes, victory hexes. Union must take one of those to get some sort of win. If they take both, obviously they win. They take one, they win because they'll be ahead on points, most likely. And they'll be able to go from there. So, exciting. We're down to the last turn. Take a quick pause here, get reset, and come back with turn 7, 12,